Hello, everyone. Thank you for being patient with me. It's just a crazy day. I've done so much for my business this week that I've just been so happy with it. But I'll tell you what, I got home from work and errands a little after 5, and I had all the projects for tonight up here in my noggin. So, you know what? I fed the dogs and then I got busy. I hope you can all join me tonight. I know you Floridians are going to be mad at me. You're going to be like, come on, we're ready for bed. But the good news is the Australians will be pretty happy. I won't hit you quite so early. And as always, I'll be available on replay 24/7. Hello, everyone. I am Lisa Harden. I am coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo in a beautiful Boise, Idaho. We are having fantastic weather, and it's always perfect weather for stamping, right? So I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell all of the products I'm going to be using tonight. I am kicking off a special month-long holiday series tonight. I will tell you momentarily what the theme is going to be. And I think you're going to like it. Just a minute now. This, as I told you, was a whole last minute deal. I was doing good. I was doing good to get live at 7:21. Hello, thank you for waiting, guys. I appreciate you so much. I know you were, starting to doze off. I hope you're all just relaxed, sitting back in your pajamas, doing some crafting, just enjoying your Friday Eve, everyone. I'm so glad to see you. And if you are joining me over on YouTube, hello, I see you over there. I see you. I see the views growing, and I thank you for that. And as always, if you are joining me on replay on Facebook or on YouTube, hello. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you learned something that will inspire you tonight, that will give you some ideas of things that you might like to do for the holidays. And we're going to have some laughs along the way. Okay, see, and then I get distracted by your funny comments. Sometimes they're not meant to be funny, but I come into the middle of stories, okay? Um, so I'm going to tell you just shortly here what the theme is for this October holiday series. Any ideas? You might guess it. You never know. It's not that far out there. Um, I chose something, sorry, I chose something I wanted to do. I wanted to do last year, and then I just ran out of time. And so I'm really glad to get to do it. It's been on my mind ever since then and on my calendar. This time I was like, I'm not going to forget about that. So I'm glad that you guys are here. Halloween. Nope, not Halloween, Jenny. I like Halloween, but you guys don't like Halloween. In general, I don't sell a lot of Halloween, which is why I decided this year I couldn't spend time on it. So if your thoughts have changed and you all would like to see Halloween, it's probably going to be next year, but I'm happy to bring that back. Um, Hanukkah might be involved, but it's not the whole theme. That would be a lot. That would be a lot of growing for me, which would be really good. And Roz, I do wonder, what are your thoughts about the new Hanukkah stamp set? We do, and for those of you that are wondering, we do have a new Hanukkah stamp set available to purchase. Please let me know if you need the item number for that or the name. But it has a lot of different stamps in it, and so I think it's pretty cool. But then again, I wanted the advice from someone that celebrates Hanukkah. So Ross says it's very plain. Well, okay, it's a start. For me, I think it's really good because I don't know where to start with it. So it will at least, spur some creativity for me. Christmas, yeah, well, Christmas is going to be the theme, the overall theme, Deborah. You're right. Jean says it's a cold and windy night here in Western North Dakota. That sounds like the beginning of a dateline. Predictions of frost already? Jelly bean day? No, not jelly bean day. Hi, Jeanne. All right. Well, without further ado, let me bring it on and I will show you. It's a holiday series all about tags. What? Yes, tags. I love tags, and I think you do too. And I know that by the time I get done with this monthly series or weekly series about tags every week this month, you're gonna love tags. Okay. So as it says here, each Thursday in October, I will come to you live. This is my normal live time, right? 7 p.m. Mountain Time on Facebook and YouTube. Ready for replay every week. And then I'm going to show you some tags. I'm going to show you some different ways to use them. They are going to be different sizes. They are going to be different uses of all of our beautiful products that are available now. And I think it's just going to be really fun. KZ says she's here, so it's sharing time. She's reminding all of you to please remind, or she's reminding me to please remind you that if you enjoy my videos and you want me to keep them coming, please share this video over to your social media site. And if you come back in and write shared in the comments, you will be in the drawing for next week's prize. And we will have a drawing for last week's shares, which were great. I think there were 20 shares, maybe 21 again. So thank you. I'm going to do that live drawing tomorrow night because there's just Stampin' Up! Has hit us with so many beautiful things this month that I want to be able to talk with all of you about it. Okay. So perfect. Oh, thank you so much. All right. So, along with this great series, you know that I like to inspire you, but I like it when you uh, take action, right? So if you place a minimum order before shipping and tax by the Monday after my live, you will receive a free tag kit. Okay? So as we are working along tonight, I'm going to show you 3 different tags. And at the end of that, or during that, if you would like to place an order using the host code that's in the description of this video, please do. I would be so happy to be your demonstrator. I can take orders from anyone in the United States. And when you do place a minimum $40 order between now and this coming Monday by midnight, using the host code, I will be able to pull that information from the Stampin' Up! Website, and I will send you a free kit of 5 tags, and I'm going to include a little gift every week, and I think you will like the gift that I have coming up. The gifts will be different every week, okay? And I grabbed a fun one for this week. Oh, they're all fun. Come on. Of course, it's me, right? Okay, so in just one moment, we are going to start this new tags series. Okay, and I do want to let you know I said I've been very busy with the zoo business this week. Everything, if anybody's expecting anything from me, it went in the mail as late as yesterday. That was the last day that I put anything in the mail. With the exception of this that just came back to me, this is a card that I sent to Roz. She won a card in the drawing last week. Somebody forgot to put postage on it. Hmm, my admin assistant, me. So I hope that the other cards that I sent out have stamps on them, but they might not. Anyway, it'll be remedied, but I rest assured, the rest of the projects had postage on them, and one of the things that went out is Chopped. We have several of you. I think we had 12 sign up for this month's Chopped. So I hope you should be getting those sometime soon in the next week or so. It took a little while last month. Please take a look at 1 minute here. I know we're all just getting into the groove. It's only the second month, right? So please make sure you take a look at the insert that's in your Chopped kit. There are some embellishments that are taped to this piece of paper. And I also want you to know that the card ingredients, or yeah, I put card ingredients, but the packet ingredients are listed at the top of this paper. So make sure you take a look at those because some of these things are like little items or little die cuts, and you need to really make sure you empty that little packet. And then also, let me just quickly go over a couple of the rules. At least some of all of the items in the envelope must be included on the front of your project. It can be a 3D project or a card, and you have to include, and it's only one project, okay, and one picture. So in the picture you send me, I want to see at least some of every single thing I put in the kit. You can you can definitely modify it. That's part of the fun of it, right? But you can only add. You can add any current Stampin' Up! Supplies that you want. No paper pumpkin supplies. And I've given you some ideas here. You can create a card, a scrapbook page, 3D project, home decor, or other paper craft as long as you can take a picture of it. Okay. Only one picture of your project then gets emailed to me at the Stamping Zoo at outlook.com. Put chopped in the subject line. That help. These are little things that are going to help me make sure that I grab everybody's entry every month, because sometimes somebody might not, even though they request the kit, they may not be able to finish it on time. So I'm not looking for as many numbers, and I want to be able to check with you. But there will come a time, because this is really popular. So there will come a time in this contest where I will not reach out to you if you haven't given me your submissions by the deadline. It'll just be, you need to have them in. And the deadline is the 24th of the month. This contest is started and finished the same month, and then we start over. Okay. And then the winner, of course, receives their kit for free for the next month, and they get to choose two of the cardstock colors that I use in the kit, which is kind of the challenge for me, right? Is then I work around the cardstock colors that you give me. So it's really, the first month I thought was fantastic. Trish was our winner, and just like, it was a great card, standalone, but just a little hint is if you saw her card, she had great lighting. Okay. She had a little bit of some staging with her card. And so I want you to feel free to do any kind of photography you'd like with your card. It has to be a still JPEG photo, okay? And if you don't have to have any fancy lighting or anything. Just know that the best lighting for your projects is outside on a sunny day, and uh, position it so that there's not a shadow. Okay, so if you're ever wondering of how to take a picture, take a pretty close cropped picture of your card, a little bit of border of, it's called white space, right? And then that's it. Okay, and I can't wait to see what you do with what I sent you, because there's a few little zingers in there. She zingers, you knew they were coming. Okay, what else do I have? Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Trucking Along class went out yesterday to those of you that have placed the orders. And actually, I cut for, oh, well, I miscounted. And so anyway, I have two extra kits. Once those are gone, I'm probably going to close out that class and move on to something else. I will show you the kit, because I have one behind me. So I will show you the kit when I grab the camera from my desk. And then if you guys want one, you can just tell me in the comments here tonight, or you can private message me, and I will go with the timestamp on the first messages I receive will be the first two people that get it. And you can see there that the class is $35. Shipping is $9. And it's a pretty wow class, I think. So, and I've gotten really good reviews on it of the people. Some of you took it in July, and then the Trucking Along bundle went unorderable. And then a few of you signed up for it. And as I said, those are going out. Well, they went out. You may have them already. I don't know. But yeah, they went out on Tuesday. So that is out. Deborah's still working on the light up card. Good. It's all right. Because once you have the class, it's yours to keep. Okay, there's also something else I will show you. Last week I kicked this off, and some of you took advantage of this. Here's another free with purchase that I'm going to continue. It's off to the side. It's separate from the tags. So it's a separate $40 minimum order. okay? But when you include this Christmas Everywhere kit in that order, I'm going to send you supplies to make the three palm tree cards that you see here for free. And FYI, those, just in case you're wondering, those went in the mail as well. I think I had to wait until yesterday. Yes, I had to wait until yesterday for that. And the trekking along because I was waiting for some ribbon. So basically, they were sitting on the counter, and then I stuffed ribbon in them, and there we go. Let's see, what else do I have here? I think that's it. Yes. Okay. So just don't forget that if you are excited about the tags and you like what you see, you can always ask me questions about them, right? But it's Monday by midnight, the, the Monday after I've gone live. And then after that, we'll be cutting for a new kit because I'm starting a brand new kit every week. Okay, let me move my noggin over here. Hello. There we go. No, that's not right. Let me try it again. And there we go. Okay. So for the tags tonight, I am so excited with how they turned out because they were in my head today, right? And yesterday, really. We are using products, mostly products from the Joy of Christmas Suite, page 28, 29, and 30 in in your mini catalog. Oh, and 31, it's a 4-page spread. That's a big deal, right? That's a lot of real estate in the catalog. So that's what we're going to be using. And they have used it on the front too. So if that gives you any more inspiration of what you might want to do with the Joy of Christmas set, I believe everything is available. You guys can correct me if something's currently unavailable, but I think we're good. So let me bring in some grid paper. So this is the class, right? So I'm going to be teaching you and showing you how I made these tags along the way so that when you make your minimum purchase using the host code that's in the description of this video, then I will send you supplies again to make 5 of these. So you'll get a couple of duplicates and then one single one. And so that's a lot of tags. And if you do it every week, you're going to have 20 tags by the end of October. And then, most of them are by for Christmas. So you'll be done with all these special tags. And I'm going to show you different ways to use them as we go along. Okay, so the first tag is this. And I took things, die cuts and stamps and things, and tried to turn them all a little bit on their head. So these are, let's see here. This one and this one there's 2 bundles in this suite, okay? This is the Christmas Classics, and then this is the coordinating stamp set, and then this one is the Joy of Noel, okay, with its stamp set. But as you see, everything mixes and matches. You don't have to have everything. You don't have to buy these things in bundles. You can purchase the stamp sets separate, but when you do bundle them and purchase the coordinating dies and stamp set in one purchase, you automatically save 10% off of the price. So that's kind of nice. Oh, thank you, Corinne. I like this tag. So initially, when you look at this, this really is meant to be something that is horizontal because we have these great sentiments here that can go, oh, stop it. You can't see anything but the light. Blinded by the light. Okay, well, that was good singing. Okay, so as I was saying, these sentiments are made to go into this long strip, right? And so you would normally see this laying this way on a card, which is beautiful. But I wanted to turn it this way. So I did. And that's kind of how my brain works, is like a little different. I'm just a little different. Okay. So let me show you the pieces and parts. And keep in mind, with your kit, You'll get 2 of these. So you'll have 2 of these. Now, with your kit, no stamping done on your kit, okay? You'll get all the die cuts, the juju, all the jewelry, okay? And the ribbons and all that, but no stamping. You have to provide your own stamping. But the nice thing is, if you don't have this stamp set or, God forbid, don't care for it, it's okay because you can use something else. All right? Okay, so let's get started. I had so many beautiful choices with the paper. It was that was probably the most difficult part of it. Oh, thanks, Deborah. She says she loves it. Deborah. We'll set this off to the side. And so with this suite, you will also see in your mini um, that there is a set of specialty paper and there's a set of designer series paper. And that's really what I focused on. I did also bring in this self-adhesive gold glimmer paper. It's an online exclusive and it comes with one sheet of gold and one sheet of silver. And I actually have, and I know that glares, doesn't it? Let's see here, 162288. If you want to put this into your minimum order, right? I need to switch glasses, kind of like Mr. Rogers at the end of the day, except with glasses. Okay, so just so you know, and I think this is back in stock. Again, when I'm saying this, if you guys, if you know for sure, feel free to correct me. One thing about it is things are coming in and out of stock pretty quickly. All right. The other thing we're going to be using are adhesive sheets, item 152334. Now, I am pre-sheeting all this stuff. If a layer has adhesive sheet on it, I will die cut it for you that way. But just know that you can purchase those and they're fantastic. Okay, and then this is the specialty paper that's in this suite. You've got a wood grain Beaubois, right? This is one-sided paper because it's just full of foiling. Then there's this with the cherry cobbler berries. This green and gold. The foiling is gold, and then this green and gold plaid. Isn't that fun? So let's see. What is that? 1, 2, 3 different designs. 2 sheets of each, I believe. No, there's 4. I knew there were 4. I knew that. And then, of course, this is cherry cobbler with these beautiful music notes. Okay, so you get a lot of that paper. And then over here, I've used this pattern. So this is a piece that you could use for anything, birthdays, sympathy cards, all occasion for sure. And then this is the back of it. I chose the back. I'm dramatic that way. Okay, so let's see here. I am going to on this one at least, I'm going to work step by step with you. Now, I will say I cut these 2 out. These are just 2 of the circles in the stylish shapes. All right, so this is how I ended up using that designer series paper. And then this is the piece that's going to go right on top of it in basic white. And that's where you're going to stamp your sentiment. I put adhesive sheet. Can you see that? I left some of it plain. I put adhesive sheet on this because for the back of the tag, you need to have some cardstock on it so you can write on it. Now, I would suggest if you're going to use this as an actual tag to turn it this way, and then you'll have a lot more room to write. And actually, one of these stamp sets has a to and from in it. I'm not so keen on that. My writing is big and loopy. And so these get dwarfed. But you know what? If you like them, you've got one. So yeah, well, you've seen my writing. If I've sent you something, you've seen my writing, and it's huge. Kind of like me and my personality. Hello, Marcia. So many lives tonight. Oh, well, I feel really honored that you're here with me. And so away we go. I hope you enjoy it. All right, so this one is going to get cut out of the wood grain paper. Dun, da, da, da. I had so much fun placing my order. When was it? Bright and early on Tuesday morning, I believe. Very bright and early. I got up at 10 till 6 because I was placing orders for classes. I decided to do a holiday craft fair. And what else was I placing orders for? That was really it. Oh, and there were new items. So I had some fun. And then time was of the essence. So I had them shipped overnight. And that was very convenient. Time was of the essence because I had some kids going out to you, right? Like, case in point, I needed 2 different kinds of real red ribbon. I needed to jump on that. So anyway, all right, so this is how this comes out. I die cut it. I put it through the machine twice, and it has adhesive sheet on it. All right. And then I'm going to take this. And so there's this rectangle that nests into this really decorative die cut. And this also has adhesive. It's adhesive, but it's a different material than, it will look different than the other one. And this one that has adhesive sheet on it is a different material and looks different than when you put the adhesive sheets on yourself. How about that? I have to, I can still feel my heart like beat, 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 because I was hurrying and then I was still like a little late. And now I'm like, okay, just settle down because you're with your friends now and we're having a good time and you're showing them something fun. Okay. And yes, I fed the children. And I remembered to turn on the lights in the living room for them tonight. I don't know that they really care, but it's getting darker here, right? Okay, now look at this. This in itself is beautiful already. Just put that on a card, right? So pretty. What a cool combination. All right, and then we're going to use this, right? And I have a little bit of this, what is it? Vanilla and gold satin edged ribbon, 3/8 of an inch. It's very nice to work with. 159555. I don't know why I'm giving you the numbers tonight. I guess I just want to make it as simple as possible. Okay, and so you're going to be getting all of these when you get your free with purchase kit. Okay, you're getting everything except for the stamped item because that is a no-no in Stampin' Up! Land. We cannot do that. So I did not measure this, but you're going to get enough. I don't like it short. You know that. It's not going to look like short bangs, right? We don't like that. And also, if and when I run out of this ribbon, I will choose something else. I'm reserving the right to send you substitutions, but they will be slight substitutions. All right. So just keep that in mind. And if you really like them exactly as I'm showing them to you, then place your order sooner rather than later. And please remember that these are the kits I'm going to be sending out for orders that are placed between now and Monday at midnight. If you place an order after that, you'll be getting next week's kit. Okay. All right. And let's see. Do I have all my pieces and parts? I think I do. Oh, no, no, no. I need one more basic white die cut for the back. Okay, this might be wide enough because remember, I want the back to look finished. No, it's not. That's where you're going to be writing to your friend, family member, other loved one. And they'll be so impressed with your crafting, they won't know what to do. They'll be like, hey, where'd you learn to do this? You'll be like, oh, I can show you. It's super fun. Just be warned, it's addictive. Okay, I also have, I ordered the new Rustic Christmas Advent Calendar. Do you guys have it? Because it's fantastic. I haven't even put it together yet. I'm hoping I can come on live with you guys for a short weekend live and show you the Rustic Christmas. But again, it's a timely thing. You can order that in your minimum order purchase. Somebody, will you please tell me how much that costs? I think it's $21, but I'm not positive. Anyway, it's a beautiful little countdown kit. Can obviously be used for an advent calendar, but it can be used for anything really, as long as you don't need any more than 25 envelopes. Okay, so this is the basic white. Okay, and again, I'm going to be die cutting all of this for you and sending this out. And now remember, this has adhesive sheet on it, so I'm not going to pop out all those because most of them are going to pull out when I peel the backing paper off. That's the hardest part of it. And I'm going to go ahead and peel it all off at once. You might not want to see how all these things are falling out. Okay, so then it's clean. I just need to make sure that I line these up so that I'm laying them over the white. And so you're going to have the finished piece towards your designer series paper. So it'll only go one way, if that makes sense. You're not going to be able to flip this the wrong way because you need the greenery to line up. I'm going to start by putting these berries onto over top of the white. And then I'm also looking at the bottom of the rectangle itself. Yeah, it's better if you lay it down. I was trying to bring it close to show you, and then once you've got it right there, you can almost just let it go. Okay. And then you will see that if maybe something isn't quite right, you can still fiddle around with this stuff. Kind of forgiving. And then once you start burnishing it, you're done. Okay. So right there, that's how that goes. I did it in front of you, so I'm sure you can do it super fast in your own lovely craft room. And then remember, like I said, it doesn't look like it. It's rough. It's not. Thank you, Jeanne. It's only $19. Wow, that kit is standout. Okay, so this just peeled right off, but it doesn't look, it's not glossy. So I think it kind of throws you for a loop. Okay, and then I am going to punch a hole in this. I'm going to punch a hole in these things separately, okay? But I'm not going to adhere them all together for you. But I know that this is not a current item, and I want you to be able to thread your ribbon through. Okay, now I'm going to take the ribbon and I'm going to double it up, all right? And then I'm going to push it through with my take your pick tool or whatever thing. You might want to use the stylus end if you're having a hard time being able to push the ribbon, but I didn't have problems at all. And are you feeling better? Roz says, we hope so. She sounded a lot better. I was so happy with her. What do I want to say? With how fast she got better. I'm sure it didn't feel fast. Okay, and there's the top of this beautiful, beautiful tag, right? It's beautiful. I'm going to say it. I own that. I'm not going to wait for you guys to say it because I know you're saying it already. Okay, and then I had these two little pieces. Okay, there we go. So in here, I took the happy holidays, but look, there's all these things, right? Happy, merry wishes, holidays to you and yours. You have to choose certain ones because we're using the smaller circle. But again, if you don't prefer this one, uh, use something else you have. I'm sure you've got some Christmas sentiments. And if you don't, I know a lady, me, that can help you choose some. All right. When I am stamping two words on top of each other, I like to choose the longest one and do that first. And then I feel like it's really easy to center the shortest one over or under. So whichever one's the longest word, try that. Also, when you're doing this at home with your own kit, try it out on grid paper first, because I'm not going to send you 5 die cut circles. I'm going to send you one. And you're going to have to work your magic. Okay, now I need this back or I will lose it. Oh, great, Lori. She says she loves it. It's beautiful. She loves this suite and can't wait to start playing. I agree. I was having fun. Oh, well, I can go ahead and put this on. I wouldn't normally stamp before I stick. I forgot my holly leaf, which I think is kind of just a cute little addition, right? So one going to the right and one going to the left. Okay. Makes a very big impact because this isn't a very large circle. All right. And then, of course, I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals because why wouldn't you? Hope everyone's having a great night tonight. I've had a really good week. Um, I've been fighting with migraines. So I know there's some of you that deal with that too. But you know what? It's okay. It's a thing I know because I've had them since before I knew what they were. Like 8, 9 years old. I can remember having this feeling. So I guess the good news is I'm well versed and I can work when I have a migraine. I don't have one right now though. I'm not complaining. Thank you. Oh, you almost forgot to share, Kathy. Never. You never forget to share. Thank you so much. We'll take a little reminder break. If anyone would like to share, I would be most happy and and thankful if you do share. And also, you'll be in the drawing for next week, right? So don't forget that. I wonder what I'm going to give away for this week. I don't know. I need to look in the treasure chest because I refilled the treasure chest. When the clearance rack got refilled, I snagged some really good things off of there. And I've also been just I buy extra things with every order. That's why it's really kind when you use my host codes when you order, because that's what I use a lot of times to purchase those things that I give away. So that allows me to be able to do that. Did you see what I did? I grabbed this, I put some glue on it, and I used it to dip into, like you're going to dip into salad dressing, except I don't do that because that'd be crazy. Hello, Marcia. How are you doing? Nice to see your name pop up. We are having fun with tags. Well, I'm having fun. Is anybody else having fun? Let's see. I think I see a thumbs up there. Okay, that's good. I don't see an angry face, so I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm just taking these, dipping into the glue. These are the loose holly gems and sequins. They are currently on back order. But they will be back. They're not gone forever because they're gorgeous. First of all, they can't be gone forever. And I don't have all the dates memorized, but I feel like this is supposed to be back in next week or the week after. So just don't worry. You'll fall in love with them once. And I'm sending these to you in your kit as well. Okay. So you will have everything except the stamping. Hey, what's it doing? No. Oh, It switched around. It's a software thing. It does that sometimes. Silly stuff. Okay. Uh, I'm glad I noticed it because otherwise it makes my project very tiny and you're not really that impressed. Like you just have to look at the top of my head and that's not really, you know, this is not a beauty shot. Oh, it's not today. My hair went wacky. I thought it looked pretty good. And then I came home and I walked the dogs at lunch. It was windy. I was sweating. The rest is history. Okay, and look, there's your tag. So again, you're going to receive, you'll have two, okay, when you put yours together. Oh, your shoulder's bothering you. That's no good. And I want to show you. Here's a way that if you want to save one for a tag and use one for something else, here's a cherry cobbler card base. Okay. Thank you, Marcia. She says it's so cute. Thank you. And I have already put the card insert into it. Okay, then look what I did to this. I took our die cut and I cut it out of this. This paper is 3 3/4 by 5. And I made sure that this was lined up straight. That's how I wanted it. And so then it will take you, I would use the liquid because you're going to want to come in here into these little spots. Let me move this for a minute. And you don't have to get all of them, but you have to get some of them. You could also use adhesive sheet paper for this if you wanted. I just didn't. It's not necessary, I don't think. It's not that fiddly. Okay, don't get so much glue close to the cut marks that it's going to squish out. All right, so see what I'm kind of doctoring up here? Can you see? I'm using the negative as this little design element. So this is normally something that you would throw away, which immediately gives your project interest. And then I need to make sure before I put this on the paper that this is at the top of my tag, or my tag would be upside down. Then I'm going to lay this down as a card layer. Okay. And then finally, I'm going to take this and I'm going to pop this up, the whole thing, on more dimensionals. It's going to be quite a card. And I'm going to want to use some pretty close to the greenery here because you can't put dimensionals out on the greenery, right? That's going to ruin the whole look. So I'm going to do that because dimensionals are cheap. Life is too short. And oh, thanks, KZ. She says, this is a good idea. It's a way to make a really different thing, right? And then I'm just going to piece this in and in there. And of course, you could use an entire sheet of the designer series paper, but I think it's kind of fun to do that. And finally, I'm going to take my tag ribbon and turn it into a bow. And so if you're planning on doing this, then you don't have to thread it through. You could just, put it on a glue dot. My hands have liquid glue on them. So there we go. Okay. Not the best. Please let me try again. Sometimes if I tie it upside down, then it works better. Yeah. And the tails are facing a little bit better. You get the idea. So you can do that with your tag, right? And then you can keep one for an actual tag. And I think it makes a really cool card. So, all right, there's your first tag. All right, I'm going to show you now. Oh my gosh, look at all these pieces and parts. Don't you love it? I love it. It's fun. I'm going to show you now what I'm going to send as your special gift for week 1. So if you do, again, it's a 5 kits for 5 tags, free with a minimum $40 order. using the host code. And if you place that, I am going to send you a necklace. A few of you have these from other events I've had. I'm going to send you a sterling silver charm on a sterling silver um, necklace here. And you're going to get to choose your own charms within reason. So I have, these are hard to read. Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. I have a believe with a Santa hat. Okay. I have fall is my favorite color. Then I have, oh, this one's cute. It has like a, almost looks like a needlepoint or cross stitched pumpkin. And it says thankful, grateful, blessed. And I think that's it. Those are the choices. And so let me take this out and show you. I think they're so cute. And they're about, most of them are about the size of a quarter. The little thankful, grateful, blessed with the pumpkin is a tiny bit smaller. But this is what they actually look like, right? They're really shiny and they're etched. This one has a little pumpkin on it too. So you can choose a fall or you can choose that um, the believe, which is kind of like Santa. Like I said, it has antlers and a Santa hat. So once you place your order, I will ask you which charm you want on your necklace. And that's your free gift this week. New free gift next week. I don't know what it's going to be. Well, I kind of know, but I'm not saying. So you'll be surprised with a new free gift next week. Okay. Are you ready for card number 2? Tag number 2. Actually, let me do, I really like that one. I'm going to save it for tag number 3. I'm going to show you now. We're going to put together a tag together because believe it or not, I didn't have enough time to do it. Okay, so this one is using the tailored tag dies. And again, you will receive these supplies as you're seeing them, right? You're going to get this designer series paper, this vellum, and we need to die cut a piece of white. You'll be back in a minute. KZ, I mean, do you expect me to like pause this thing? No, she knows. She knows. She's a very busy lady. She can watch it later, but if she says she'll be back, then she'll be back. I love it. I secretly love it when you guys tell me like, I'll be back or sorry, I'm late. It just feels like, you know, well, it doesn't feel like you are my crafting family. So I just think it's super cute when you do that. I'll be back or sorry, I'm late. Come on in, honey. It's time to craft. Okay, so let me cut one for the back. And I just need to find my plate. Or that, oh, nope, it's already there. You know how when you think your plates are off of your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, but they're really just laying there. It's just that they're clear and it messes with your mind. You know. I might be able to use this piece for the other part of it. So this, I really like this particular, this is going to be a stamped and colored image, okay? And so, again, this, since it's symmetrical, you can put the nice side facing out. I am going to use glue again because I feel like you can, when you're trying to glue something like edge to edge, but if you don't like the glue, use seal and you get along quite nicely with that. All right, and this is just a nice straight edged thing, shape. So not hard, not difficult to do that one. See, I told you. There she is. All right, everybody stop talking about KZ now. She's back, everybody. All right, now I'm going to take, now this you have to be a little bit more careful with. In fact, no, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to take this vellum and I'm going to put a tiny bit over the die cut. This is where this tab goes. This tab goes, for some reason, our brains want us to put it the other way. This tab goes so that it's flat against the top, all right? and then it's going to go onto here. But I'm not going to attach it yet because I'm going to, now we're going to do some stamping and coloring. See, I'm going to give you all sorts of little, I'm going to give you all sorts of little things to do in this. It's really an at-home class. It's not going to take long, but it's going to be really fun. Oh goodness, that's not big enough. Maybe. Okay. If I'm steady enough, I guess it will be. I love this image. This one is in the Joy of Noel. If I had to choose which one's my favorite stamp set, I can't. I've tried. I can't. Um, that's a good sign. Okay, so I'm going to use my blends. So because of that, I'm going to use our Memento ink. It's really my go-to black ink anyway. So StazOn has its own issues. It's great for water products. It just has to be handled a little bit differently, right? We'll talk about that in another video. Oh, let's see. Am I going to be able to do this? It's going to have to be so close. I don't know why I'm pressuring myself. It's not like I'm running out of basic white. Although basic white is currently unorderable. I think it's supposed to be back next week. Oh, that's so pretty. I didn't even use my piercing mat. Hello, Pam Simmons. Very nice to see you jumping in. So nice to see you. All right. Have I swayed anybody? Is anybody ready to get their tags kit yet? I'm telling you, I'm having fun with these kits that I'm sending out. They're so fun. All right. Now I'm going to use the greens in the paper, which is all sorts of greens, except for Parakeet Party. And then I'm going to use red and cherry cobbler for the cranberries. So we can, mix it up a little bit. And let's see here. I will, if I can find real red. Okay, good enough. I'm going to set these off to the side a little bit. What time is it? 8:12. Not bad. Not bad considering I came on at, did I come on? 7:20. That's not bad, Lisa. See, I was trying to save you I didn't want you to have to sit through all of my die cutting. So, okay, here is light and this is dark. Okay. And then cherry is going to be darker still. What the heck happened over there? Somebody needs a new cherry cobbler. I'm sure I was spritzing with it, or it may have been in class. What? Look at this one. Oh, I think I must have used it in a class and it got rode hard and put away wet. That's all right because I like the bullet points. Okay, this is light cherry cobbler, and I'm just going to come in and do a couple here and there, everywhere. So, friends, what have you all been doing this week? Tell me. Have you been watching TV or reading any good books? Have you been crafting? What have you been doing? Have you been working? Probably a lot of us do. And are you looking forward to a nice weekend? I sure am. And I took Monday off, so it doesn't count. It was days ago. Okay. I'm going to bring my red in and just do a little light. I'm not coloring with any I'm not trying to be realistic. I'm sure there are all sorts of colors on all different sides. You've been chasing, oh gosh, a 6-month-old around the house. That is a lot of work. I'll just stick with my work, thanks. I'll just stick with going to the office, thanks, Roz. Is he getting mobile? Is he, crawling around the house now? Okay, looking good. Got some delicious cranberries. I love cranberries. Well, no, these are holly berries. Don't eat that. But, I'm thinking about cranberries, obviously. Okay, let me use Old Olive, Shaded Spruce, and Granny Apple Green. Okay, so these are going to be the greens I'm using. I'm going to use this sparingly. It will take over if I don't watch it. So let me see what I'm dealing with here. It's like the darkest. Oh, that's so Christmas, isn't it? Christmas. We have 1, 2, 3 different kind of leaves. Well, that works out. I colored something. Oh, I know what I colored. 1 minute. Let me see if I can find it quickly. If I can't, then that's fine. Oh, I don't know where it is. It was, I did the card that's on, I did this card. Okay, I see it because I colored it a few times. Right, so I'm going to use the spruce on this guy. Doesn't have to be all filled in, doesn't have to be perfect. I tend to fill it all in, but you don't have to. Okay, let me kind of make sure I'm on camera for you. Yes. Okay, we're looking good. Did you notice that I have green nails this week? They are not a garish green, I don't think. And she gave me a couple of little polka dots on a couple of the fingers. But yeah, she gave me a choice of these new colors she had, and I was like, you know what? Call me crazy, but I think I'm going to do that green. She almost fell out of her chair because that's just not something I do. But it was just, it's kind of old olive and kind of granny apple green, you know, if I can explain it. Anyway, I liked it. It's fun. It's really out on really out on a limb for me. Mm, super cute. I'm gonna bring this in real quick. And finally, I'm going to color over that again. So remember that when you're coloring with your blends, color on grid paper or something because this can bleed through because it's blending. So Marcia says she's working on cards, making some daisy cards tomorrow. You know it's fall, but you like bright colors for the 8 by 10.5 sheets. Sounds great. Nothing wrong with that. Daisies in the fall. I love it. You know what? They could be mums, right? So you go, girl. Okay, this is Granny Apple Green. What? I think I want to do those. These. Let me make sure. Oh, that's pretty bright. You know what? I think I want the dark, and I'm only going to use a little bit of it. Yeah. And I'm going to use it. My Lord, let's see what this one looks like. There we go. This one didn't have to go to class. Poor thing. It didn't get run over by a truck. Okay, and then Old Olive. Right, and I'm going to do that third kind of leaf. Now I'll do this opposite the way I did it before. So I'll bring the dark in first, the veining. And is that it? Yeah. And then I'll just scribble over it with the light. They blend the best when you are blending ink that's still kind of wet, right? So For this size of a project at the speed that I can color, um, it's fine. The ink is still wet. But if I were new or if I were coloring something a lot larger and I wanted the colors to blend, then I would color like only a couple of leaves at a time. Okay, that's cool. I love it. Now we're going to die cut this. We have a die cut for it, of course. Don't be silly. Stampin' Up! Wouldn't leave me high and dry like that. Um, where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is the Joy of Noel set. Beautiful. As I said, I can't choose. I couldn't choose. And so I bought both. Let me tell you, right now, through the end of this month, is one of the best starter kit deals. Well, because it's in celebration of Stampin' Up's 35th anniversary. And if you have been on my website, no, yeah, if you've been on my website, if you've received my email, or if you have been on my Facebook page in the last couple of days, you will see the graphic for this. But basically, Stampin' Up! Is letting you choose between purchasing 35% more or taking a 35% discount on the starter kit. So here's what it normally is. The starter kit is normally $99 for $125 of product. This month only, again, to celebrate Stampin' Up's 35th year in business, which is a real testament to Stampin' Up's business. You can choose between purchasing the starter kit of getting $125 of product for about $65. Yes, $65 plus tax if it applies. Or you can pay $99 plus tax and you can get like $165. It's crazy. So, again, I'm just quoting the numbers I can remember, but look at my graphic. And of course, if you live in the United States, I would love to have you on my team. And if you didn't live in the United States, I'd still love to have you on my team, but Stampin' Up! Won't let us do that. Okay. So I want you to know that I've been a demonstrator for over 5 years, and I train every week on what that means to my team, what that means to my business. So I put a lot of my extra time into this, my passionate hobby. I also have I have monthly team meetings that are crafting and business. Okay, now I just took a look back to the card, back to the tag. I put a little bit of Seal Plus right here because I'm going to run this on the side. Okay, so I think I have a lot to offer as a teammate and a team leader. And if you would ever like to talk with me about it this month or any other time, because you can always get a starter kit, this is just a really good one. If you would like to talk with me about it, I welcome you to call me or text me or email me. And you can find all that again at thestampingzoo.com. If you go to the Join My Team page, it actually has my phone number there. It also has a link to join my team. And I believe that's in the description below. So I'm really excited about it. I'm always excited about my team. I'm really excited about the starter kit because I think it's the one deal in particular to get 35% more is pretty stunning. It's a really great way to get some new things and to even if you just want to refresh in your cardstock, or if you're a brand new stamper and you don't have anything, this is a good one. And basically, well, not basically, but you will have a 20% discount, at least a 20% discount until the end of March with this deal. That means you get to look at, you get to have a pre-order opportunity during celebration. You can use your discount when you're shopping during celebration. During the new January mini catalog, you will have that discount and that early shopping opportunity. So I just want you to know it's pretty cool. And again, if you're thinking about it and you're wondering, like, what's the catch? Or what is it that she's not telling me? First of all, I'm really not. That's they make it very easy. So, I love it. While I've only been a demonstrator for 5 years, I've been using the products for over 30 years. I came to Stampin' Up! As a customer um, very young into their business. Okay. So just know that I believe in it wholly and solely. Okay. Now I'm going to show you, we're going to finish this tag off, but I did want to chat with you a little bit about that because, yeah, KZ says demos that have been demonstrating for 15 to 20 years say they've never seen a better deal. I kind of agree with that. I mean, and they give us some good deals. Even the regular starter kit's great, right? So I signed up because I wanted to. I actually had seen something on Pinterest, and I wish now that this turned into what it is for me, I wish I had saved, made a mental note of what pin it was that made me so excited that I signed up. Because as I said, I'd been a customer for a long time, and my demonstrator would tell me often, like, "You should get the starter kit," and I was like, "No, I'm fine." That was loony, but, no one's perfect. So, anyway, let me grab some twine here, friends. No, let me grab we're not gonna use twine when we can use this Simply Elegant trim. Now, again, I will send this to you until I don't have any more, and then I will probably use a white twine or something else. So if you want all these to be as I'm making them tonight, then place your order soon. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this. This is another way that I think looks really fun to tie around a tag, and that is to simply take another ribbon and tie it. And then I'll move it down here. I think that looks cute. I'm going to go ahead and tie it in a knot because this trim can be a little bit slick. So, yeah. So if you know all you need to know about that starter kit and you're ready to sign up, just go over to my link, uh, go over to my stampingzoo.com, hit that join the zoo crew link. You can read about me over there. You can see some pictures of classes. You can see pictures of Tango and Cash. You can see pictures of my yard. it's a little, it's a little get to know me place. Okay, look, here's your second tag. What do you think of this? I like this one. I love color. And so I really like this one. And it gives you a little chance to do some coloring, but if you don't want to, it's going to look just great if you stamp it. Like if you stamp it in shaded spruce, it will look just great if you want to leave it then. So there's your tag number 2. You'll get 2 of these as well. Okay, and then finally, here's your third tag. I'm really kind of in love with it. Who would have thought I would have been in love with this? But yes, I am. So this one again is using these dies from this suite, and it's super fun. So I have done, since we've been going through the projects now, this is the third one. So I have a little bit of it done, right? So I have this die cut. This will definitely be on adhesive sheet. And then you'll get the backing will be a piece of pecan pie. And so, of course, I am not going to busy myself with taking all these negatives out of the cardstock or the designer series paper right now. The other thing is, I think like if you get nervous about taking this all off at the same time, then just peel it back like wallpaper and do it gradually. Okay. See, again, almost all of the negatives come out on this adhesive sheet. So don't worry about doing that by hand or using our little brush or anything like that. And then put it down on something that's an opposite color, the white. And then you can see you have to choose the one that's leaning the right way. So I kind of like to go with this little pointy thing. And then I'm kind of, is that right? No, that's not right. Okay. Well, it's got to be this one then. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I think I have to turn this around. Let me check and see if that's right. You know how you do like a mirrored image? No, that's not right. Okay. It's got to be this. I think I was just seeing. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. I was just getting confused. Well, it's one or the other. It's got to be this one, but that's there. What is the problemo? This is hilarious. Let me show you how to do it. Okay, that, and then it does have the back. Okay, it has to be like that. Otherwise, it's a mirror image, and that doesn't work. Okay, so I am just coming along here, putting all these together. Let's hope. And then see how I'm just going around the outside with these kooky little these greenery pieces, and then the middle takes care of itself. And pretty much once you get half of it done, like that one's even it's offset a little bit, so you can just lift it up. Remember I told you it's a little bit loose until you have burnished it, and then it's as it is. Okay, it's off a tiny bit right there, but that's okay because I'm going to choose that side to put all my ribbon on. So choose the wonkiest little corner, and that's where your ribbon's going to be. And then you can come in here in your spare time and poke all these things out. Okay, so that's how that goes. And then I'm going to send you two of these garden green because the back needs one and the front needs one. Um, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little bit of this, a little bit of that. This is the gold elegant trim. No, it's just the gold and silver cording. I don't know. It's an online exclusive and I love it. Okay. And then this is the wavy trim. And so I'm going to cut all these pieces for you. Okay. So you don't have to have all these because I'm going to send them to you till I run out. Then you're going to get something else cute. And then this garden green. Yes, I said it. And what I did, oh yeah. And then I'm going to send you some of this baker's twine. This is in the essentials pack. I don't remember what color it is, but it's essential. Anna, I mean, what? I can't believe you're late. It's okay. It's totally okay. You have a life outside of Stampin' Up. I can't believe it. Well, Anna, you're here for what is going to be a month-long series all about tags. And there is a free with purchase order that you can place every week to get yourself the kits to make these tags. So you can read all about that in the description. And I know you're going to want to replay at least part of this video. And I will show you the three different tags when we get done with this, as well as the gift with purchase. Now, the kit is a gift with purchase, right? But I'm sending another little gift too because I like gifts. I like giving gifts. Okay. So I'm just kind of tying this. Remember what I did with the pumpkins a couple of weeks ago? If you follow me on Pinterest, that pumpkin card went bazonko. Everybody's pinned it. Okay. So you'll have this, and it can stay long. It's not going to get in the way. One of these little garden green pieces is going to get stamped. I am using now what's now is contraband, right? The Stamparatus. Because I know that so many of you have it, it's not essential. You can stamp this, but this gives us kind of some assurance because this is kind of a big stamp. It covers a lot of surface, I should say. And I want this Noel to be perfect. This is quite pretty. And that, and then I need my, oh, so cute. It's just, this is a stunning suite of products. And did you see, I put that down with a little bit of seal. I couldn't hold it with the magnet. There was no room. So we have that. Now here's what we need to do. You will have to supply your own stapler. I think we can all do that. And oh yeah, I need a loop for the green. I need a loop of green. So you'll take your loop and then put it on the goofy end, right? Remember I told you, like, choose the goofy end. And then you are going to put your staple down here. Let's see, let's put the smoothest part on the front. No, let's put the smoothest part on the back this time. There's a method to this. Let's put the piece that's going to be kind of bumpy up in the front here. Okay, see, I've done this. And make sure they're, I'm even going to do another one. I don't want to, but no, it's fine. It doesn't have to hold up a building or anything. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Noel and I'm going to put that on dimensionals because I can, and like everything needs dimensionals. Oh, you're so nice, Casey. She saves and shares my videos, so she has them as easy access. I love it. And it's a very smart idea. Okay, the Noel is going to go here, so it's going to go over where the staple is, right? So you're not going to see it there for sure. Let me make sure I get this. There's a little space. Yeah, okay. Good job, Lisa. And then I'm going to take the one for the back and I'm going to glue it down flat because this is going, you're going to write on this side. Now, if you want to, since you're going to get your own kit, you can save this and just put it with the tag until you know what you're going to write on it. Then you can write on it and then adhere it. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bumpy, but it's okay, right? Or maybe you don't want to write on it at all. I wouldn't fault you. Okay, now I want a couple of glue dots for this guy, for this little thing we made. This little sachet of ribbon, right? It's like when you make a little spice sachet and put it into your cooking. Well, this is a little sachet of ribbon. And I'm going to put the glue dots, I'm going to use 2, and I'm going to put them right where I've tied it with the twine. Okay, so it's right there. Oh, you can't see that. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to lay this over to the side. So you don't see any of that part that I didn't get quite right. Doesn't matter. Don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. And then finally, oh my gosh, where are my musical notes? They are loose and they are little. There we go. They're still in here with the loose holly gems and sequins. I haven't even used the holly. We are using the musical notes and that's good. Okay, I'm going to take this again. You can use your silicone craft sheet too. But this is even handier because I don't have to clean it off. I'm just going to throw it away. Okay, now the gold notes, you can turn them any way you want. I don't know if that's proper musically, but guess what? It is for crafting. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to put one over here, kind of leaning off to the side. Then I'm going to grab, oh, these are all facing the same way, I think. Yeah, okay, then I want this one. And again, I'm just dipping into some glue ever so slightly, and I'm dabbing it off. Does not need a lot. And oh, okay, and then I'll bring another one in. So again, these will be in your kit. These will probably be in little clear envelope packets. So make sure that when you are grabbing them out, you don't miss these little tiny pieces. That's the same for chopped when you're pulling out your kits for chopped. That's why I want you to look at the ingredients list because I want to make sure that you don't miss anything in there because some of the pieces and parts are little. Oh my gosh, this was fun. Was this fun or what? I'm so glad that I finally had time to do my series on tags. And yes, these are Christmas tags. And most of them probably will be Christmas tags, okay? But you can easily transform them to be something else that you would like to use them for. Okay, 1 minute here. Let me get everything that we have so you know what you're getting in your kit, okay? Again, you place a minimum $40 order using the host code in the description, and you can have a kit where you'll make 5 of these cards. And this will be your free gift, right? A little sterling silver necklace with charm. And you can watch the replay to see there are different fall and there's a Christmas charm too. So you can choose what you would like in your kit as long as I have them. This kit will be active until Monday, October 9th. I think that's the right day. So at midnight. And then we're going to go to a new kit next week. Actually, yeah, we'll just leave it for Monday. I might change it for the next week. So this was the first kit, or this was the first tag. Okay. And then we put it on the front of a card. And so you'll get 2 of those. Okay. You'll also get 2 of these, just a beautiful Christmas tag. And all of them are finished on the back. So you can write on them and they look nice on the back as well as the front. And then you'll get a kit to make one of these. And this one's just a beautiful little Noel. And you can write on the back. And again, you can use these to hang on a bottle of wine or a bottle of sparkling grape juice. And you can we're doing it early enough so that we have a wide selection of products for me to use. And we are also doing it early enough so that you're going to have a really great stash. Yes. Okay, I want to show you one other thing, or maybe 2 other things, right? I have 2 of these trekking along kits available. And so here's each kit is different depending on, it's, oh, I'm also going to show you the bee suite that is available for early order if you registered for onstage. So give me just a minute. Oh, Lori, you want the trekking along class kit? Okay, I only have 1 more unless somebody else has asked for it earlier. So this is what's in a kit. Okay, a package of full bolt of the linen thread, full package of the neutrals sequins, a quarter pack of 2 different kinds of designer series paper and envelopes. Okay. Oh, a little llama. This one has a yogi. Oh, the yogi llama. And then, of course, you'll have a letter here saying thank you and giving you all the information and my phone number in case you need it. And then this is what card kits look like. So for this particular one, this one has a card that lights up. And so I've packaged all that separately. Okay, then here's card number 2. Here's card number 3. Okay, 4 and 5. They might be different numbers, but you get the hint. And so that's what this particular kit looks like. But you also receive a written tutorial. You receive access to a Facebook group that has the videos. These are all ready because I did the class for the first time in July. So literally, like, I'll send you an invoice for this if you want it, Lori. I'll send you an invoice after this class. And then I can have it in the mail as early as tomorrow. Okay, so I now have 1 more of the trekking along kits. And if you're watching on replay, just definitely private message me because I'll just go with whoever contacts me first, okay? You're so welcome. Okay, do you guys want to take a total, do a total 180? Yeah. And I almost said 90. No, let's do a 180 and look at this paper and everything that comes with it. This is a suite. Again, this is available if you registered for Onstage, there's another way you can get it, but if you registered for Onstage, then you can order this, and maybe you've already ordered it. You can say in the comments if you've already ordered it. Oh, Anna, you got your chop today? Excellent. So some of you already have this just like I do, and it's because we are going to be using it, or the company is going to be demonstrating it during Onstage. And then the other thing I didn't mention until right now, because I wanted it to be an extra surprise, is remember when I told you about that great starter kit deal, the 35% off or the 35% extra? Well, when you do that, the company is also giving you, as a little welcome to Stampin' Up, they're giving you free access to the Onstage event. That cost me $77. It's an online event this year for everyone. So you'll be right in the mix with all the rest of us demos, okay? And you can order once you are a demonstrator. So once you, let's say, sign up for my team and get all your goodies for 20% off, or get your goodies in your starter kit, then you can order this for 20% off. And you can enjoy Onstage online and see what it's like to be a part of this really cool organization. Okay, so let's take a look at these. This suite, it is so cool. First of all, I have a couple of beekeepers. My stampers there's a couple of beekeepers. They gave me honey, so I love them. This is the punch, right? This is the bee body. But I see something else when I see it, as always, right? Let's see here. There's two hearts, and then there's the bee body, okay? But I think that totally looks like a conversation bubble, right? So you can use that. Already we have an alternate use. And then here is the stamp set. And so it's got this bee builder. Here's the stripes. Here's the body. And look at all the faces. Look at this one. A winking bee. Are you kidding me? Be mine. I love you no matter what. You'll always be the one for me. I think it's cute, but you could definitely use this for romantic Valentine's too. And then we got this sweet sorbet bordered ribbon, just beautiful. Look at these. Look at the embellishments. These are called adhesive backed hearts and flowers, fitting. And yeah, the heart can be made into wings, Kathleen says. Excellent idea. Excellent idea, Kathleen. I can see punching that out of vellum, making some heart wings. And then let's take a look at the paper. And there's a 3D. These are boxes. They're square pillow boxes, which I'm not going to make with you tonight. It's too late. It's too late, kids. But we're going to look at this paper. Oh, it's so cute. So it has all the faces, right? And then, oh, that's beautiful. It's dark in here, you guys, but it's a daffodil delight. And then here's the honey pots, right? So lots of sweet sorbet, daffodil delight. Oh, look at that. So cute. Here's some little hummers. And then again, with this beautiful hearts. Oh, I like this. I like this one with the blue in it. That is really cute. And so, oh, how neat, Jean. Your husband's family are major bee producers for honey here in North Dakota, she says. That's so cool. I bet you know, I am kind of enamored. If I wasn't doing paper crafting, I probably would have a hive of bees. Because well, they're phenomenal, right? They are phenomenal. We eat because of bees. So whether you eat honey or not. Oh, look, and then the honeycomb. And there was a little honeycomb stamp in here too. So just know that I'm holding this out as a carrot. I'm not even going to call it something else. This is a carrot for signing up to be on my team. I'd love to have you on my team. I have a place for everybody on my team. And I do, as I said, I do events monthly with my team in person or via Zoom. So you don't have to live in Boise to be on my team. And I let you decide how you want to participate with the team. Some people want to do everything, and some people don't want me to call them. Or, I mean, they haven't said that, but you know what I mean. Some people just want to use their own products and just be happy with it. Okay, we are not folding this right now, but just know that we're going to, and it's really cool. So, if you have any questions about the starter kit, the tag kits, let me just say, if you have any questions at all, just send me a private message. Or if you're on Facebook, then just email me, thestampingzoo@outlook.com. Go over and take a look at all of the information that I have over on thestampingzoo.com. Can find my mouse, imagine that. And let's just visit about it. I am a no pressure salesperson. Maybe I should be more pressure, but that's not how I operate. So I'm all about giving people the information and then you make the decision for yourself. Oh my gosh, this was a great night. Thank you for the extra time. And I so appreciate you. Again, if you're watching on replay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, all right, everybody, get your items picked out. Place your orders with the host code in the description below. And then I will let you choose your own um, beautiful little charm necklace. Okay. I'll see you soon, everybody.